Me and Youngboy haven't talked about this yet. By the way, this is a whole story. I'm giving you out the whole story. Youngboy calls me one night. He's extremely upset. And he's like, bro, I'm really not that nigga right now. And he's talking about Kai. And he's, I'm sanitizing a lot of what he said. You know how Youngboy talks. And he's like, yo, I feel like that nigga set some shit up to make me look crazy. I think he's behind all this bullshit. I don't know what he got going on, but this nigga is trying to make me look crazy. And I got no problem with him. But why am my name getting thrown into the mix? And I said, yo, I tried to talk to you about it and tell you it wasn't real. It didn't come from me. I didn't say it. And he said, Ak, you didn't have to do that. I know you didn't say it. I know you didn't say it. I don't know the girl. And I've been online for a long time. I know how these things go. I feel like his team set it up. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yo, Ak, come on, think about it. Why the hell would all this stuff come out now? And why the hell he's tweeting out he's single? Not only that, I tried to talk to him. I reached out to him. He said he don't want to talk. So that happens, and I do speak with Kai's team afterwards. And I speak with Kai's team, and I basically, I'm telling them honestly. I say, hey, listen, I did say this online, but I spoke to Youngboy. That's my guy. Bro, he says he doesn't have a Finsta. He doesn't have one. I'm sorry to tell you. Now, I said that to them after knowing, I know 2 girls online. They advertised, they were like, I talked to Youngboy's writer, like ghostwriter. And I'm like, what? I never heard about a ghostwriter. There's a whole page, like some person acting as Youngboy that got these girls to send news, got them to do this, do that. Yo, when we come to your city, you get to pop out to the show. You're going to be with us and YB. We partying it up. They believe it. They're sending news and third. So the girls, they're also like fans of mine, I guess. They're like, yo, we're going to see you there. I'm like, so wait, so who's y'all connect again? And I remember they sent me a page and I was like, they're like, yo, he's around Youngboy. He's Youngboy's writer. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I had the heart to fuck up that finesse. I'm like, yo, whatever. If this nigga's finessing to get, I couldn't even. So anyway, long story short, short story shorter. 2 weeks later, Alex, who I don't even know if he's the manager anymore, but he confirms that there was a page running a scam on Youngboy's behalf. Well, not Youngboy's behalf, but was running a scam to say like he was part of the music creation team, and a lot of women fell for it. Right? They were mainly trying to get women to send in news, basically saying, hey, I'm with Top right now. He looking at your page. Look at my page. You see me with Top. And it would be real pictures with Youngboy. It just wouldn't be that person. So these women were sending pictures. Oh, he about to fly you out to Gravedigger. Yo, you got to send a video, though. We need a video you really popping it. So these girls were doing it. A couple weeks later, his team finally cleared it up. There is no ghostwriter, and that page is scamming. So I tried to tell Kai's team that. I said, wait, what's y'all proof? And they told me, they basically said the whole proof is that the girl was talking to a Finsta.